Hey guys, it's Scott here from the fragrance channel Scott Aromatico. Welcome. I'm glad you guys could find me. Well, as you guys know, spring's in the air. So today I'm going to do my top 10 favorite spring fragrances. So if you want to find out which ones, then stay tuned. Guys, it's Scott again. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you guys found me. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and sticking around. And if you're one of the OGs that have been here forever, welcome and thank you for all your support. Before I dive into the review, I just wanted to say, if you are a fan of anything having to do with fragrance related topics, I do a lot of really cool interviews on here. I do top 10s, I do unboxings, we do giveaways. I even bring my family in on the fun. So we're just all about fragrances here and we love it. And I hope you'll love it too and join the family. So right somewhere down there is a little red box. Just go ahead, just push it. You know you want to be a part of the family and we'd all love to have you and we'll accept you with open arms. If you find any value whatsoever today from the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. So little disclaimer, I've got a ton of fragrances in my collection, and if you guys are fragrance heads like me, then you probably have a ton too. So all kinds of fragrances would have worked. I could have picked any number of fragrances, and guys, out of all the bottles I picked, guess what? None of them say spring on them. So it was really just a matter of my opinion, my choice, what I like, and again, I could have picked a ton of different fragrances, so I just went with these. I think these are nice, and they're what I like the best. May not necessarily be what you like, but I'm just giving you my opinion. So, and let me know down in the comments, what are some of your favorites for spring? And with that, let's just go ahead and jump in. So one of the first ones is something I've already reviewed here not too long ago. I can put a link down in the description. I actually did a really cool giveaway with partnership from Kingdom Fragrance, guys. This is one of my favorite fragrances. This is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. I love the way these things look like flasks. It's a cool little presentation. Hey guys, it's just a cool, clean, crisp white bottle. And of course, you know Mont Blanc with that's their famous logo right there. Not gotten your nose on this fragrance, please make sure you go ahead and do so, because for the price, you're gonna pay anywhere from the high 20s to the mid 30s for this, depending on where you look. And it's just a beautiful inspiration. This is an inspiration of Paco Rabanne and Victus Aqua. It's not all the way the same, but it's pretty darn close and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a dumb reach. I can just spray this on when I'm going to the pool, when I'm going to the gym, when I'm running errands, and I don't care if I waste it, because trust me, for the price, I'll go ahead and be getting a backup bottle of this real soon. So guys, I'm gonna spray this one on because I like it that much. It's just cool, clean, crisp. It has this refreshing, invigorating vibe going on with it. Like I said, it's almost got this cooling effect on my skin. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's got this nice little citrusy vibe going on. It's very aquatic, very ozonic. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. It's mass appealing. You're gonna get compliments. As far as the longevity situation, not very good. I usually get 2 to 4 hours on these. That's not an issue for me, but I know it's important to a lot of you guys, so that's why I'm talking about it. This is definitely one you might want to carry around, or invest in some of those decanters, and you can spray some in a decanter, carry it around with you, and reapply throughout the day. It's not that hard to reapply, and for the price, I don't expect much. So Mont Blanc is just a great inspirational house, and this one is just a perfect gem for the spring and summer. So guys, go ahead and pick you up a bottle of this. All right, let's keep it moving, and I'm going to stick with the white theme. We're gonna go with the white party here, and this is one of my favorite clothing brands. You guys know them well. As soon as you see the logo, it's iconic in the fashion industry, and we got Lacoste Blanc. This one is amazing, as it's got a nice little note sprayed in the air. It's very white floral heavy, not too much, but it's just subtle. There's some florals that you buy out there that are really super strong and lean feminine. I feel like both these fragrances, the first one and this one now, are pretty unisex. In this fragrance right here, ylang ylang is one of the ingredients found, and that's not a cheap fragrance. So this just makes this a nice high quality cheapie. Again, you can find this in the high 20s, somewhere in the mid 30s. For that price, you can't beat it. You can find it online for that. If you look and know where to look, you can find it in the box stores as well. Your TJ Maxx's and your Marshalls and so on. You can find it for a very good price there, guys. So it's a perfect fragrance. It's just a nice, clean scent. or it's great for the springtime. And again, longevity, not all that great, but you know, 2 to 4 hours. But it's just a nice fragrance to wear with a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, flip-flops, you know, or, you know, jeans and a t-shirt, whatever you guys want to do. And just you'll feel good. It's one of those happy scents and perfect for this time of year. All right, so next on my list, and guys, you can insert any blue fragrance, any fragrance that's got ambroxan in it, because basically they work all year round. They work in the fall, they work in the winter, they work in the spring, they work in the summer. And this is just one of my favorites. It's from the house of Versace. This is Dylan Blue. Big fan of this fragrance. It's one of the very first fragrances I bought on my fragrance journey. I think it's one of the first 5. And I really love this one. I have to admit, I blind bought it, which you should never do, but I did. And I watched a video by Jeremy Fragrance, and he was bragging about this one, and I got it, and I've never been sorry that I've had it. It's just so smooth and so clean, and for some reason, ambroxan really works on my skin. It lasts forever. I get about 6 to 8 hours on this fragrance, depending. You know, it's just so nice. I love the opening. The top is just so beautiful. And for my money, you can't beat it. Now, this one's a little on the higher side. You're gonna pay 40 on up, depending on where you look. You're not gonna find this too much in the box store because it's still a high seller for Versace. But this one right here is just really gorgeous. And like I said, they call it the Swiss Army knife. And if you're here for the first time and you're not looking to buy a bunch of fragrances like us crazy frag heads, and you only wanted one for life, a blue fragrance like this, or Sauvage, or Bleu De Chanel will work really good, and you can wear it all year round for any occasion. You can wear it to the beach, you can wear it to the doctor, you can wear it to a wedding, you can wear it for the board meeting, whatever you want to, and it doesn't matter what time of year. So these ones work perfectly well. So that's why I insert this into my spring lineup, because it just works for when it's cool outside, and then when it warms up, this turns into something beautiful as well. So absolutely gorgeous, a little bit of citrus in this. And the ambroxan here is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I love blue fragrances. I know a lot of you guys are sick of them. They kind of gotten redundant, but I'm still a big fan of them, and I have it on my list for spring. All right, let's dive into the next one. Another one from the house of Versace, guys. You know which one I'm going to talk about. This is Versace Man Eau Fraiche. I love the presentation, just a cool bottle. It's been around for a minute. Take that cap off. Spray this one in the air. Man, I really, really, really love the floral in this. It's just very light. It's very fruity, but not super fruity where it's like very cloying and sickening sweet. It's very light on the florals. It's light on the fruitiness. It's just so nice. There's something calming about this fragrance. To me, there almost seems like there's a bamboo note in there. I can't remember if there is or if there isn't, but let me know down in the comments below. But this fragrance right here, I've heard Jeremy say you can put this in the refrigerator, keep it cool, and then spray it on, and it's just a very nice, invigorating scent to wear, and I like it. It's perfect for this time of year. I also like to wear this to the gym because it's just so mass appealing and so light and so gorgeous. You're not going to offend anyone with this. And I love how calming it is. And so it's also, believe it or not, I also like to wear this one when I go to bed as well. And I think I'm gonna do a video on calming fragrances, so this will probably be in it, so stay tuned. And it's just a nice fragrance. I put it on my arms like this. If you guys don't know about that, spray it on your wrists. I've got another fragrance on me, but when you're going to bed and you have your hand under your pillow, you'll smell it and it'll calm you right down. So this one is perfect for the spring as well. Nice little floral, fruity vibe going on, but like I said, not too strong. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, next one is from the house of John Varvatos, guys. I love these presentations. It's from the Artison series. John Varvatos, Artison. Cool wicker. I love that. Just a great presentation. Go ahead and get this cap off, spray it in the air. So I love just how this one is not super projecting, okay? It's not gonna fill up a room. It's not probably gonna last more than 2 hours, unfortunately. I love John Varvatos fragrances. They just don't perform, but it's okay. I don't mind. I'll reapply, you know, over and over if I have to. And plus, I'm not a sissy sprayer. Oh no, I'm not a sissy sprayer at all. I overspray the hell out of fragrances. So this is one of my favorites, John Varvatos. It's just a cool, clean, crisp, soapy fragrance. Very light, very non-offensive, mass appealing, guys. You can't go wrong with the cool, clean, crisp, you know, soapy fragrances like this. Nice little citrus touch in there. It's one of my favorites, and I have just about every Artisan fragrance they make except for black and I think one other one. But guys, definitely worth having for the springtime, and one of my favorites, one of my favorite houses is John Varvatos. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Another one in the same vein as maybe a blue fragrance, but not quite. It's got this Abercrombie and Fitch vibe going on. I really like it. It's mass appealing. It's fruity. It's clean. It's just so fresh. I get compliments every time I wear it. You guys know this one. This is by Coach. Just a beautiful fragrance. And I love how that it's got this little atomizer. It twists around, so when you want it shut off, you can twist it like this, and it won't spray, and then you turn it around and you just get a nice little... Oh, man, the top note in this one is just $1,000,000, okay? You get that dry fruit smell right off the top, and it's just so beautiful. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of Abercrombie & Fitch just a little bit, or maybe a Jimmy Choo, but it's just so fruity. It's so delicious. I love the top. There's something so smooth about it. It's just, I don't know what it is. I like it. Again, none of these spring fragrances I'm really mentioning last all that much. I think the one that lasts the longest was this one right here. But this is another one that does 2 to 4 on my skin. But again, that's okay. I don't mind reapplying. It's just a nice Embroxin, very fresh, fruity vibe, and I like it. And the fruit in this one is like a, you know, not citrusy, it's just almost like a dry fruit vibe you get, but I really like it, and you can't go wrong with this guy right here. So go ahead and take a look at this little offering from Coach, guys. All right, keep it moving. We're gonna stick around in the blue fragrance vein. We're gonna be talking about Acqua Essenziale by Salvatore Ferragamo. Acqua Essenziale Blu. Another blue fragrance, of course, it's in the title. This fragrance is absolutely amazing, guys. You know, this right here is a combination of Dylan Blue married with Bleu De Chanel. I love this fragrance. It's like the best combination of both. And again, it's heavy on the Embroxin. It's got that citrus opening. It's just gorgeous, and it works all year round. Now, some people are mixed with this. I've heard some people say that this one lasts for 6-8 hours on their skin. Some people say, you know, it only lasts for a couple. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. It just depends on you. It depends on your chemistry, on your pH, you know, all that stuff. You know, there's not a one fragrance fits all. Just because one YouTuber or one influencer says, yep, that's it, that doesn't mean that's gospel for you, because we're all different. There's not a one size fits all. But so as far as this fragrance lasting on my skin, not very long, 2-3 hours. But again, I love it. And for the price, man, the price on this one is like somewhere around $30, man. A lot of these fragrances I've mentioned to you are super cheap, with the exception, maybe this one's in the higher vein right there, the higher price point. But all these other ones I've showed to you guys, right, I've gotten somewhere in that low 30s, high 30 mark so far, almost every one of these fragrances. Now, the next couple I'm going to be talking about are a little in that higher price, along with Dylan Blue. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is Bleu De Chanel. I love Chanel, man. Their quality is so amazing. Not quite niche quality, but it is really on the good side. This one is one of their all-time greats, guys. It's just nice with the citrus. It's just got that blue Embroxin, just gorgeous scent to it, a little bit on the woodsy side, very masculine, but a woman could still get away with wearing this. A woman could get away with wearing all these, honestly. It doesn't matter. We all know that fragrances don't have gender, so wear what the heck you want. But just have to say that over and over, because I know some of you guys will get me in the comments, but this is just one of my favorites because it's just so clean. It's so fresh. It's just something aquatic about it, and it's just the woodsiness gives it that masculine leaning touch, and then, you know, it's just got that citrus on the top. I love it. It's one of my favorites. The quality in this is gorgeous, and I don't wear it all that often because I like to wear this on special occasions because I hold it in high regard. So this one's a little on the pricey side. You're not gonna find it too much, you know, online on the cheap. Maybe a little bit cheaper than what you find it on stores. If you're lucky, you might be able to find it in a place like Macari. You might be able to find it in a place like, oh, I don't know, eBay. And both of those sites now are 100% money back guarantee, so you can't get burned. You might get stuck with a fragrance that's fake, but you will get your money back. And so those are two places you might be able to find it cheaper. And then I know fragrance groups. If you join fragrance groups, sometimes people do swaps and trades, or they sell these fragrances for a little bit cheaper than what you'd find them. So this one, like I said, a little bit on the higher, you know, somewhere between in the high 50s all the way up into the hundreds on this one. And staying with Chanel, one of my favorite designer houses, we're gonna go with Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Now, out of all these that I've mentioned so far, this is my favorite. Out of, I think I've brought up 9 so far, this is the favorite of the 9. So many compliments with this. I feel so good when I wear this. This has got some sandalwood in it that makes this really creamy. And the lemon in this mixed with that sandalwood is so awesome. I love to wear this to the pool. I love to wear this to the gym. And the reason why is because it gets me the compliments. And I wear it everywhere. I wear it, you know, when I'm running errands. I don't want to because it's expensive, but it smells so good. I just wear it all the darn time, guys. Get this one. It's just a nice, smooth, creamy, lemony fragrance. A little bit of woodsiness in this. You can't go wrong. Another masterpiece by Chanel. I love that house. It's one of my favorite designer houses, and you will not go wrong. You'll thank me for having this one. And I heard a lot of the fragrances in the Allure line by Chanel are absolutely amazing, so I've got to get my hands on more. Let me know down in the comments what are some of your favorites in the Allure Homme Sport line, guys. Here's another good one that I got for the springtime. This is an offering by Banana Republic called Grassland. And it's just what you think, you know, it's kind of got that smell of fresh cut grass to me. There's something very earthy about this. I've heard a lot of people say that this smells like Cool Water or Green Irish Tweed. I don't get that. I mean, it's close, but it's not all the way. To me, this has got a little bit more earthiness than those other two fragrances. Like you can almost smell like that wet dirt smell or just a dirt smell mixed in with the grass. It's not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it. But now that I'm smelling it, I do like it a little bit better than the last time I wore this when I tested it out and I've got a review. If you look down in my videos, I've got a review on this, and I can put a link to this one as well. But this is a great fragrance. And as far as price goes, I don't really remember. I can honestly tell you that this one was given to me. So I know recently when I've been going into the box stores, I've been seeing a lot of these Banana Republic fragrances in there. So I know a lot of people are picking them up cheap. I don't know if this one's in there yet, but so I think you can find it fairly cheap. You can probably go in a fragrance swap or find it online for a lot cheaper than you can get it in the actual store. So guys, those are my 10 for spring. Again, like I said, I could have just closed my eyes and picked a bunch. And these are basically just my 10, some of my favorites that I'm gonna be reaching for this spring. So I didn't like completely break them all down and give you the notes and when they were made and you know what occasion and all that, but just wanted to give you my vibe and what I like for the spring. And then what I'm hoping is that I'll get the feedback from you so I can hear what are some of your favorites or what are some good ones suggested for me. And that's part of the reason why I do these videos, is just because of you guys. I love you guys so much. I love the interaction. That is my favorite part, is just connecting the dots, reaching out, making this community smaller, and learning and growing every day. So that's my favorite part. True as can be, that's my favorite part of this. And when you guys jump into my feed and start commenting, God, I get a kick out of that. I love it. I love learning. So thank you guys so much again for all the support. Hope I gave you some value. If you're new to the community, I hope you found some good ones. Like I said, if you're new to the fragrance community, the blue fragrances, Bleu De Chanel, you can't go wrong with Dylan Blue. You can't go wrong with Dior Sauvage. If you just want one fragrance for life, those are some that you can do. And some of these other ones are just my personal preference. So go ahead and hit that like button. Just do it. Just smash it. Just hit it really hard because you know you like the video. Comment down below. Share the video with all your friends, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. 330 followers. Who would have thought? Appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. And remember to always be yourself, as long as yourself smells good. See you next time. Ciao.